if you're listening to this. You are the resistance.
The nation's highest court that blocks people from suing when childhood vaccines cause harmful side effects. The U.S. Supreme Court upheld today a law that gives the drug companies immunity.
Alva and Alberta Piliad say Roundup caused their cancer, so they sued, even though a lot of people believed they wouldn't stand a chance against Bayer in court.
We've been fighting cancer for 9 years now, longer than me, and it was caused by Roundup.
This is not the end of this litigation. This is the beginning.
Get ready to read all these words on this page without making a mistake. Look at the letter at the end and remember the sound it makes. Get ready. Kite. Yes, kite. Get ready to read this word the fast way. Get ready.
Kid.
Yes, kid. Sound it out. Get ready.
Kid.
Sound it out. Get ready.
Kid.
What word?
Kid.
Yes, kid. Boys and girls, sound this word out. Get ready.
Seal.
What word?
Seal.
Yes, steel. Read these words the fast way. Get ready.
Play.
Yes, playing. Get ready.
Must.
Yes, must. Let's read these words the fast way without making a mistake. Get ready.
Kite.
Yes, kite. Get ready.
Kit.
Yes, kit. Get ready.
Seal.
Yes, steel. Get ready.
Play.
Yes, playing. Get ready.
Must.
Yes, must.
To put it in perspective, but I wanted you also to see how great the care has been for every American that has been hospitalized. And the extraordinary work of our doctors and nurses and our laboratorians on the front line who have been doing an excellent job. Next slide. And then we also wanted to show...
Also, the number for Iran. Does anybody really believe that? You see what's going on. Does anybody, you put that slide back over here. Does anybody believe this number? Does anybody believe this number?
Jupiter around Saturn, again, almost all of them retrograde, wrong direction, inclined orbits.
From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest. But for us, it's different. Consider again that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering, thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines, every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there, on the mote of dust, suspended in a sunbeam. The Earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena. Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors, so that in glory and triumph they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatreds. Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe, are challenged by this point of pale light. Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In our obscurity, in all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. The Earth is the only world known so far to harbor life. There is nowhere else, at least in the near future, to which our species could migrate. Visit? Yes. Settle? Not yet. Like it or not, for the moment, the Earth is where we make our stand.
With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, "My country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and when this happens, when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, I like the waves, we'll rise up, in spite of the ache, we'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
we must not forget this is our planet. We must not forget what our ancestors fought for. Our rights, and most importantly, our freedom. The time is now. We must dig deep within ourselves and find our strength, our integrity, and we have to fight with everything that makes us human. Take all the junk that's thrown at us, put it aside, forget the circus. Don't bother with the distractions and focus on our task at hand. Our future and our children and grandchildren's future depends on us. Let us not underestimate the strength of humanity. One of my favorite YouTubers gave an analogy last week, and it hit me, and I wanted to share. She said, think of humanity and us people as a herd of elephants. So you have a herd of elephants, let's say, in the circus. And the trainers, they depend on the training that the elephants get for them to obey. The elephants are so much more powerful than the trainers, but they're very dependent on the brainwashing and the training that the elephants have gotten through the years. And the most fearful thing is if those elephants were to realize how powerful they are and that they didn't have to listen to the trainers anymore, what would happen? Those elephants would break the walls down and break free. And there'd be no question who would prevail. The trainers are the government. We are the elephants. It's been a planned circus. Well, you know what? The show is over. It's our time. It's our time to wake up. We need to realize our strength, our power, and knock those frickin' walls down. This is a call to all humanity to remember our sovereignty. Take back our planet. Thank you, and God bless you all. More to come.